Winston Rodney aka Burning Spear. Well, every successful artist has a distinct style and approach of his music. The roots reggae music of Burning Spear are spiritually intense songs that confront oppression and social injustice. Do you know Burning Spear beyond his music? Do you know the people who have influenced his music throughout his career? I know you have heard him mention some of them, but do you know how they influenced him and his music? Do you know what the music of Burning Spear is against? You see, there is a reason why many fans cite Marcus Garvey album done by Burning Spear as the greatest reggae album ever made. I will verify those claims in another video, because this video has been properly thought out and brilliantly prepared to discuss how particular subjects have inspired Burning Spear and his music, so you have come to the right place. Bob Marley and Marcus Garvey has greatly influenced the life of Winston Rodney. But we also have other individuals who have influenced him in one way or the other. And that is Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Nelson Mandela and Jomo Kenyatta. Burning Spear mentions names of these subjects in his music. A good example is the Appointment with His Majesty record. Him mentioning Martin Luther King, Malcolm X and Marcus Garvey tells a lot. Did you know that, throughout the career of Burning Spear, his music has been motivated by his devout Rastafari faith, looking towards African culture as the roots of black consciousness? I also believe that roots were forcibly stolen 400 years ago. I don't know from where, but we will find out together in other videos. According to Burning Spear, it was his encounter with Bob Marley that brought his life to fame in 1969. Bob Marley told Burning Spear to go to Studio One, where Marley used to record his songs, and Rodney did. Now look at him, his music can be heavily heard in every part of the world. Rodney has never forgotten this direction Marley gave him, and he gives credit to Bob Marley in his big hit album called Calling Rastafari in a song known as It Is. Rodney has shown his love for Africans from his great hit called Greetings. He mentions Africa, Nigeria, Ethiopia, Zimbabwe, and of course Kenya. Burning Spear cherishing the names of Marcus Garvey, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Nelson Mandela and Kwame Nkrumah is because they paved the way for Africans to be recognized. I said the frame of Burning Spear is unquenchable, him singing about slavery and discrimination. Being inspired by the late Jomo Kenyatta of Kenya. Rodney puts the title of Jomo Kenyatta, which was Burning Spear, unto himself, and that's why he is called Burning Spear. It was Jomo Kenyatta's name, but due to his inspiration as a Mau Mau fighter who led fight against white colonialism, Winston found him great and took over his name. Rodney has been using his music to help black people by condemning oppression. Burning Spear has been following the footsteps of the great Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. Burning Spear believes that God sent them to help black people the same way Burning Spear has been trying through his music. Thank you for watching.